It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Lindsey Granger's here with me.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey. Let's get into some of this Yee tea. And this is getting messy. And I want to say, Real Housewives of Atlanta, I've watched the first 2 episodes of this new season. You know, it took over a year for that show to come back.
Yeah.
They were having all kinds of cast issues. But now Shamea is the glue holding the cast together. And people were saying that they feel like, you know, Porsha and Shamea, their relationship might feel a bit tense, but they grew up together. They've known each other a long time, but it's also reality TV.
Right.
Now, when Shamea was up here, you know, I questioned her about it because it's something that people are really writing whole think pieces about. And here's what she said.
I can only focus on me. I try to be the best friend that I can be to my friends and hope that it's reciprocated. And when it's not, there's only so much I can do about that. I just want to continue to show up and be the person that I know how to be, how my parents raised me.
All right. Well, another person who is now weighing in is Kandi. And Kandi and Shamea are friends. Shamea's been on Kandi's show and all of that, her podcast. And here's what Kandi has to say about Shamea and Porsha's relationship.
What I think is that they had some issues during the season, and they really don't mess with each other like that right now, but they doing the fake. I'm messing with, like, if they're in the same room or in front of the cameras, or if they or people are doing press, they're like, oh yeah, that's my girl, blah, blah, knowing they ain't messing with each other right now.
And Kandi's not on the show this season. She stepped away from it.
But she knows about Housewives.
She definitely knows about Housewives. And so I saw people in the comments coming for her, but I think if anybody knows how that show operates.
She does. And I think that, like, Friends, too, it sucks because you introduce a new friend to something that you've been doing for years, like Porsha did, and then it gets sloppy. That's, again, frustrating. Back to that Friends things. Like, you want to put money in their pocket, and now...
But, you know, in Shamea's defense, Shamea has been on the show numerous times. Like, before that, just didn't have a piece. But she said she turned it down because her husband was the person who didn't want her to do it.
Understandable.
Yeah. And so he did not want to film. And, you know, they're not going to film you without your husband on Real Housewives. So, all right. Now, let's talk about Gayle Bean. She recently was on Lip Service. And they've been talking about this Snowfall spinoff for the longest.
The longest.
Right. That she was going to star in. There were all kinds of reports. Here's what she had to say when she was on Lip Service. Snowfall. They keep on saying this spinoff is happening that you're on. What is going on?
What is going on with the spinoff?
Come on.
All good things.
Yes!
That's what I'm here. I can't even say too much.
Allegedly, it focuses on you
And Leon.
Yeah, which we
love
love. Well, you know, it's been announced that, yes, FX has ordered that pilot episode. So, looks like it's happening.
That's good. And it's such a good homage to John Singleton, who, you know, passed away a while back.
It's greenlit, baby.
We've seen another one, and I'm happy to see it.
Yeah, me too,
We need
man.
more shows like this.
And I think she's really dope. Like, I enjoyed that episode. And I know... So now is the time for all of y'all to catch up on Snowfall.
Including me. I'm not going to lie. I love John Singleton as a producer, but I
listening.
haven't watched it. And I know I'm late. I watched Game of Thrones late. I caught up.
I watch everything late, girl. I told you, I just started watching White Lotus, and finally I'm all caught up. So,
but I'll watch it before this new season, I promise.
All right. And that is your UC. Lastly, I do want to just briefly mention, because I saw this story about Tyler Perry. He actually stepped in to pay a mortgage for an 85-year-old woman. He saw her story on
Sherry Shepherd
on the news. Sherry Shepherd said that he's paying off her mortgage. She went on there. He said he's paying the entire mortgage so you can live in the home that you love. And she had actually tried to do these renovations. They signed a contract in January. They were supposed to be finished March 31st. But unfortunately, you know what happens with contractors. A lot of times things don't go right. So now, shout out to Tyler Perry for doing an amazing thing for Anise Tisdale, who's 85 years old.
Tyler Perry is good in my book. From his speech at Angie Stone's funeral to this, to everything else that people say they paid the most for actresses and actors. I mean, he seems like a great person.
All right. Well, when we come back, Ask Yee, 800-292-5150. Call us up. Any question, 800-292-5150. Here's the R&B Artist of the Year, SZA, with Saturn. It's Way Up.